The story of Atlantis has captivated humanity for centuries. It's a tale of a powerful and advanced civilization that vanished beneath the waves. Was Atlantis real? Or was it merely a myth, a cautionary tale spun by ancient storytellers? We long to uncover the secrets of the past. Atlantis, with its promise of advanced technology and a sophisticated culture, embodies these desires. The search for Atlantis transcends mere historical curiosity. The allure of Atlantis lies in its mystery. Our journey begins with the Greek philosopher Plato. His writings, specifically Timaeus and Critias, provide the foundation for the Atlantis legend. In these dialogues, Plato describes Atlantis as a magnificent island empire. According to Plato, Atlantis existed beyond the Pillars of Hercules, known today as the Strait of Gibraltar. Atlantis, in Plato's account, was a formidable power. Its influence stretched far and wide, challenging even ancient Athens. The city was a marvel of engineering and social organization. However, this golden age was not to last. The gods, angered by the hubris of its people, unleashed their wrath. In a single day and night of devastation, Atlantis vanished beneath the waves. Plato paints a vivid picture of Atlantis, describing a city of unparalleled beauty and sophistication. Imagine a city of concentric rings, crafted from gleaming white, red, and black stone. Canals connect these rings, reflecting the radiant sun. At the heart lies a sacred hill with a magnificent temple dedicated to Poseidon. Atlantis was a society of remarkable order and prosperity. Their technological prowess was unmatched, evident in their mastery of shipbuilding and hydraulic engineering. The Atlanteans lived in harmony with nature, drawing upon its bounty to fuel their advancements. But even the most dazzling civilizations can succumb to the temptations of power. As the Atlanteans amassed wealth and influence, their hearts grew cold. Greed and ambition took root, poisoning their once noble spirits. They began to wage wars of conquest, seeking to expand their empire. The virtues that had once defined Atlantis were cast aside. Zeus, the king of the gods, resolved to punish their transgressions. Plato's account of Atlantis ends abruptly, leaving us with more questions than answers. He describes a cataclysmic event that erased Atlantis from the face of the earth. Did the Atlanteans bring about their own destruction, or were they merely victims of fate? Some scholars believe Plato's account was an allegory, a fictional tale illustrating the dangers of unchecked ambition. Others argue that Atlantis was a real place, inspired by ancient myths and legends. Regardless, its story continues to resonate with us today. The enduring mystery of Atlantis has fueled countless theories and speculations. Was it a real place, lost to the depths of the ocean, or a product of Plato's imagination? Some believe Plato's account was based on actual historical events, perhaps inspired by real-world catastrophes. Others argue that Atlantis was purely allegorical, a literary device used by Plato to explore themes of virtue and corruption. The city's dramatic downfall serves as a cautionary tale. The search for Atlantis has taken us to every corner of the globe. Proposed locations range from islands swallowed by the sea to submerged landmasses. Some point to the Azores, a chain of volcanic islands in the North Atlantic. The Azores sit atop the Mid-Atlantic Ridge, a tectonically active region. Others favor locations closer to Plato's own backyard, such as the island of Crete or Santorini. The catastrophic eruption of Thera has led some to believe it may have inspired Plato's Atlantis. Despite centuries of searching, the location of Atlantis remains a tantalizing mystery. The lack of definitive archaeological evidence has led many to dismiss Atlantis as a myth. However, the enduring allure of Atlantis continues to inspire exploration and discovery. Modern technology, such as satellite imagery and underwater robotics, has expanded our knowledge of ancient maritime cultures. The search for Atlantis reminds us of the vastness of our planet and the many secrets it still holds. It encourages us to question what we think we know about the past. The Aegean Sea cradles a history as deep and blue as its waters. Among its islands, a civilization blossomed millennia ago, the Minoans. Named for the mythical king Minos, they flourished on Crete and surrounding islands, including Thera. The Minoans were a maritime people, their lives intertwined with the sea. Their cities, like Knossos on Crete, were marvels of architecture and urban planning. The Minoans achieved a level of sophistication rarely seen in the Bronze Age. Their script, Linear A, remains largely undeciphered, whispering of a rich and complex culture. The parallels between Plato's Atlantis and the Minoan civilization are striking. Both were maritime powers, their influence extending across the Mediterranean. Both possessed advanced knowledge of engineering, art, and governance. Could the Minoans be the inspiration for Plato's Atlantis? The possibility is tantalizing. The Minoans, like the Atlanteans, enjoyed a golden age of prosperity and cultural achievement, but their world was vulnerable to the forces of nature. Around 1600 BC, the island of Thera awoke with a fury that shook the Aegean. The eruption, one of the largest in recorded history, buried the Minoan city of Akrotiri under ash and pumice. Tsunamis crashed against the shores of Crete, wreaking havoc on coastal settlements. The eruption's impact was felt far beyond the Aegean, disrupting weather patterns and agricultural cycles. The Minoan civilization struggled to recover, their cities in ruins. The balance of power in the Aegean shifted, paving the way for the rise of the Mycenaeans. Our search for underwater evidence of lost civilizations takes us to the Bahamas, where the Bimini Road rests on the seabed. Discovered in 1968, the Bimini Road consists of large flat stones that appear to form a paved pathway. The stones, composed of limestone, are remarkably uniform in shape and size. Their arrangement has fueled speculation that the Bimini Road might be a remnant of a lost civilization. The site has become a popular destination for underwater explorers and archaeologists. The Bimini Road is not the only underwater structure that has captured the imagination of those seeking evidence of lost civilizations. Similar formations have been discovered in various parts of the world, hinting at a global phenomenon of submerged prehistoric sites. Off the coast of Yonaguni-jima, Japan, lies the Yonaguni Monument, featuring terraces, platforms, and right-angled walls. In the Gulf of Cambay, sonar surveys have revealed a submerged city, complete with streets and buildings. This discovery challenges conventional timelines of human civilization. The discovery of underwater structures raises intriguing questions about the capabilities of ancient civilizations. While some researchers attribute these formations to natural geological processes, others argue for human ingenuity. Geologists propose that the Bimini Road could be a natural formation known as a beach rock. However, proponents of the artificial origin theory point to the uniformity of the stones and the presence of tool marks. They argue that the Bimini Road could be part of a larger submerged structure. Modern science, with its arsenal of sophisticated tools and methodologies, offers a new perspective on the enduring enigma of Atlantis. While the romantic allure of a lost civilization beneath the waves continues to capture the imagination, scientists approach the question of Atlantis's existence with a more measured and critical eye. Their investigations, grounded in rigorous data collection and analysis, seek to separate fact from fiction, myth from reality. Geologists, armed with sonar technology and deep-sea drilling techniques, have mapped the ocean floor with unprecedented detail, revealing the dynamic forces that shape our planet's crust. Their findings indicate that while sea levels have fluctuated significantly over millennia, the idea of a massive landmass such as Atlantis disappearing beneath the waves in a relatively short period remains geologically implausible. Archaeologists, meanwhile, have unearthed a wealth of evidence about ancient civilizations around the world, pushing back the timeline of human history and challenging previously held assumptions about our ancestors' capabilities. However, despite extensive underwater exploration, no artifacts or structures have been found that conclusively point to the existence of an advanced civilization predating known history, as described in Plato's account of Atlantis. While the scientific consensus leans towards Atlantis being a myth or allegory, the search for evidence of this lost civilization has yielded valuable insights into our planet's history and the ingenuity of ancient cultures. Underwater archaeologists, using remotely operated vehicles and advanced imaging techniques, continue to explore submerged sites around the world, uncovering remnants of ancient ports, shipwrecks, and coastal settlements that provide glimpses into the maritime activities of our ancestors. The study of past climate change, driven in part by the search for clues about Atlantis, has become increasingly relevant in the face of modern-day climate concerns. Scientists analyzing ice cores, sediment layers, and other geological records have gained a better understanding of the complex interplay between human activities, natural climate variability, and the long-term consequences of environmental change. The enduring legacy of Atlantis lies not only in the search for a lost civilization, but also in the scientific advancements and interdisciplinary collaborations it has inspired. The pursuit of knowledge, fueled by curiosity and a desire to unravel the mysteries of the past, continues to drive exploration and discovery, leading us to a deeper understanding of our planet and our place in its long and ever-unfolding story. The legend of Atlantis has left an undeniable mark on human imagination. For centuries, this lost civilization has inspired art, literature, music, and film. From Plato's account to modern tales, Atlantis captivates with visions of a world both familiar and alien. Artists depict its majestic architecture and vibrant culture. Composers evoke its mystery through sweeping orchestral scores. Atlantis sparks curiosity about our planet's history and hidden mysteries. The story of Atlantis is a journey through time, a voyage into the depths of human imagination and the mysteries of our planet's past. Whether a real civilization or a potent metaphor, Atlantis embodies our fascination with lost worlds. The search for Atlantis is a testament to our curiosity and drive to explore the unknown. While proof remains elusive, the quest has yielded unexpected treasures. Each discovery deepens our appreciation for ancient cultures and the forces shaping our planet. The search for Atlantis reminds us that our planet holds countless secrets waiting to be discovered. It challenges us to question what we know and embrace new possibilities. The story of Atlantis may remain an enigma, but it speaks to our longing for connection and adventure.